yeah, it's just I don't know what it is. We just get on stage and the music kind of takes over, and I turn into an animal. Something happens inside of me.
The Presets are trained classical musicians who play sleazy synth pop. They've just released their album Beams on their label Modular and have been adopted like a prodigal son by Australia's fashion scene.
I think it might have a little bit to do with our label, which is sort of, our record label is kind of pretty tied in with certain fashion kind of companies and people.
You know, if you go to our gigs, it's for every fashion kid. There's a full surfer kid there as well, and there's a full-on Westie Bogans there too, and snowboarders and goth kids all dressed in black. You know, I mean, there's a real diverse audience, and so maybe the fashion audience is perhaps the most vocal group, but by no means the only one.
The Presets are renowned for their primal onstage antics, which stand in direct contrast to the two polite boys we interviewed.
I think the Presets music, it's so balls out in your face. You've just got to get out there and be the man, you know. And you have to, you know. It doesn't come across any other way. And in all honesty, I mean, Kim and I, we're on stage and we're total loons, you know. And I mean, I can speaking for myself. I'm a complete different character on stage than what in real life, you know. And yeah, I mean, when you're up there, God, I think the Presets music would sound so weird if you were kind of all introverted and
Hugh Grant.
Yeah.
Excuse me, I'm sorry about this. I'm just going to blow your mind.
Yeah, look at Peter Garrett. I mean, on stage, he's full walking around. He's not doing that in press conferences, you know. That's the music, mate. It infects you.
Artwork ranging from pro wrestlers in tranquil forests and neon skulls make the Presets trademark mask wearing seem to make perfect sense.
Well, basically, we were on tour and we were waiting for our girlfriends to arrive at the airport, and we had a couple of hours to kill, and we found this mask store up in Queensland, and we just thought, hey, these are pretty cool, these weird masks, and they kind of looked like us but kind of didn't as well. And so we tried them on, we liked them, and who would have thought that we would be wearing them in our websites and photo shoots, and you know, they've become quite a big part of our look. I think when you put on a mask, you can kind of be the idiot that you really want to be, you know, and it sort of sets us free. It allows us to be crazy, and
we always felt sort of like a bit funny when we would go to photo shoots and sort of you sit there with a photographer you didn't know, and you sort of like, okay, try to be cool. And then one day we discovered that being crazy was our cool, and then yeah, masks just bring that out even more.
The Presets have been playing to thousands of people during their recent Australian tour.
I think that whole idea of fandom is a little bit strange. You know, I'm not really a fan of anything. I don't know. Are you?
I'm a fan of you.
You're my greatest fan.
I'm a fan of man. Hi, we're the Presets.
And you've been watching Pedestrian. Pedestrian.